So you was doing funny videos on Facebook at one point. I remember you had like that banana bite video where you were selling it.
Facebook sales groups video.
And then last but not least, got this banana. I took one bite out of it. And I think, fuck, if you just close it right back up like this, it's good as new. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let that go for 75 cents. I'm gonna let it go for 50 cents now. I took another bite.
It just happened because I was just thinking about how stupid people are on Facebook sale groups.
Who inspires you as a comedian? Because seeing you come up is like, it's nice to see, it's refreshing because we haven't had anything like that in a long time, that is. So who inspires you? Is it anybody local or is it?
Well, I mean, like I said, I've been doing comedy for a long time actually. And I know it may seem like I just came out, but I've been doing it for like 10, 15 years. And I'm like, the guys that put me on, the Bermuda comedians, Nadanja and Jade, Bootsy and Nadanja, they're actually my older cousins,
Okay.
And so Nadanja put me on a long time ago in a play. A long time ago, and I just felt like, I could do the stand-up thing too, so I just ran with it.
Was it a struggle to get that thing started? Because it couldn't be easy. Is it like a struggle? Because it looks good now. It looks like you definitely got it running. It's probably still not as much as you want it to be because you're growing.
Right.
But talk about that struggle for us.
Well, yeah, it has been hard. Bermudian crowds are a hard crowd to please, period.
Exactly.
But when we first started, we was at the Grand, and that was in the city, so that helped a bit. And by the time we got to like because I did about 10 shows at the Grand. So by the time we got to the last show, there was a pretty good bit of people, and I only stopped because I went to go train for a boxing match.
Okay.
So that kind of stopped the momentum, which I wish I wouldn't have stopped to train for the boxing match because the momentum was nice and would have carried it right through the winter, the Christmas break. But nonetheless, it was good. But once we started back up, it has been a little bit tough to get people to come out. I mean, it is a Wednesday. People's got children and all that type of thing, but people are always asking for something else, something new, something, different to do. So
exactly.
I figured why try to compete with the weekend stuff?
And you go around to different clubs, like different, like St. George's Club, for instance, and they have Bay Clubs. So you hit like the different neighborhood clubs and you try to get the neighborhoods to come out. Respect to you, we're seeing it. I haven't been able to attend one yet. I definitely want to attend one, but I have seen some footage and I see that you put on local artists as well.
That's the vibe. That's what it's all about. I mean, Bermuda's heritage is entertainment. A lot of people don't even know that. Like we used to have times back when we used to have like 20 and 25 piece bands going around to different clubs in Bermuda and having dances and all that type of thing. That's our culture. And I'm just trying to bring that type of thing back because it's in me and it's in a lot of other people, but it's like we just don't have no platform, no space to be able to do it. So that's why I'm taking it around, just bringing back that old vibe, taking it around to all the places around the island. You can't come town, or you can't come country, or you can't go St. George's, or I'll bring the vibes to you. I don't want to hear no excuses.
What are your plans going forward, or your goals? What are you really trying to achieve with this?
Well, really, I'm trying to create a platform for myself and other artists to be able to just do their thing. This thing, like I've had a lot of people since I started Wednesday Night Vibe. A lot of people come up to me like, oh, I want to get on stage. But I've never seen them do nothing ever. I never heard nothing from them, or they ain't even come to Wednesday Night Vibe to come show support to the vibe that we're putting on, or to the artists that's already been on. So it's like, I'm not really looking even to try to get you involved if you're not trying to get involved on your end, So I just think that my goal is to just try to create a space for us to do our thing, And I'd love to be able to have an actual event space, but right now the space is not physical and it's just a mental space. And that's why I'm taking that around the island to get people in a mood of thinking about being creative and expressing themselves, And also, if you're not going to be the one to do it, you're going to be the one to support the one that does.
Right.
And not just be like, oh, that person does this.
Exactly.
But getting out and showing them your love, because
Yeah, because I was thinking, I know you go so far around the island. I was wondering, I was going to ask you, because I know when it comes to material for comedians, that's one thing that they have a problem with is material. So I said, if Somner's going around Bermuda, he's probably got so much material.
A lot of material.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've been doing this shit for years. There's a lot of stuff that I want to say, and a lot of stuff I haven't even said yet. And there's a lot of ways to say one thing. So that's the one thing about being a comedian in Bermuda. Being is so small. If you're a comedian in America, you could take your one bit of material and shop it all around the whole country. I mean, I'm sort of doing that, but just mixing it up a little bit. And, I don't like to tell the same joke more than 3 times.
Exactly.
If it gets redundant to me and it feels boring to even just say it. I try to come up with different ways to say it, but then it just gets boring,
Okay.
Like even Nadanja tries to encourage me to tell this one joke all the time because he likes it, And it's funny, but I don't feel like telling it.
What artists have performed for you at your shows?
Oh man, that Wednesday night vibe, we had everybody. We had BLAC, we had General Caution, we had Bricks, we had Ty Wilson, we had Cabana Earl, Cabana Remedy, Cabana Boys, we had flipping about E-Levels, we had Combat, we had Kush Evans, Izzy Bennett, we had G-Top Fifth, we had shit. The list goes on and on, but we had the top Bermudian artists, you know what I mean? We had the top of the top Bermudian artists out there. It's been real, like, you know what I mean?
It sounds like you're aware of who's like hot and who's
like,
not.
Your boy Cope, this guy Cope, Dancing George, he just released the album the other day on iTunes. Check his shit out.
Okay.
This week we're coming up, we got I Pre for True, you know what I mean? Him and your boy E-Levels and Caution's been going back and forth on Instagram with the bars and all that there. I love all that there. I don't like all the gun talk, but nonetheless, we need all that there because it gets guys creative. It gets the juices going. I love all that there, you know what I mean? Big shout out to the young guys for doing that thing.
The Votes at the Bar challenge, make sure you guys go out there and get involved. If you think you got bars, get involved with them guys. But
sure.
Even what you said about the artists, it seemed like you name so much people that are making moves in the island.
Yeah.
It's like you're aware of what's going on.
Yeah,
do you think that the radio DJ hosts need to make room for up and coming people? Because it's like they don't even know what's going on nowadays, and not even just that, they're not aware of the culture. I think the hip hop culture.
They're not connected to the times. You know?
Yeah.
Most of the DJs and on the radio in Bermuda are ill. You know, and it's like there's no space for no up and coming. I just talked about this on Facebook. There's no space for no up and coming DJs. Like, why there's no DJ playing at nighttime on Hot 107.5, at least for an hour, just so they could practice, you know, get the listeners up so they can move their way front, you know, to the front lines at some point. Because we got no diss to Roddy Gun or nothing like that. But boys like my mama's age. Like, it's time for them, you know, to move on. Like, get somebody in there to push the culture, to push the Bermudian energy. I hate when I hear the DJs on the radio say, we're going to play some local artists. Why is just not artists? Why are we just not playing just regular artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just play them, like. And big up BLAC for starting the feud with Rusty G a couple of years back to get these guys on top of the game as far as putting the music in order together. Because that was the catalyst. A lot of people don't even know that was the catalyst.
Yeah, that's
so
true
big up
too.
BLAC. And big up Rusty G for starting the vibes off, you know what I'm saying? Getting guys
for real.
challenge themselves out there.
Yeah, that's true, because I think that once that happened, when BLAC and DJ Rusty G went back and forth, I think it made people realize that it was a quality thing.
Yeah, man. And BLAC has been in the game a long time, probably longer than anybody that's out there. We gotta recognize our guys for the quality that they put out, and then there'll be guys be encouraged to do more. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got irritated when if there's nobody in the crowd. And I'm putting in the work to make this thing happen. And the artists they've been rehearsing and putting in the work to make this thing happen.
Right.
It gets frustrating. I don't want to be working on my material to come out and then deliver it to 12 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's trash.
Yeah, I
want to deliver it to a room because of the response. It makes the jokes funnier. It makes, you know what I mean? Makes the interaction even better with me and with the crowd.
Yeah.
You know? So it's the same for all artists, you know?
Yeah, that's true, because sometimes even artists, they have predicaments where you have to go out there and you have to perform like it's full. And it's like, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to perform like it's full when it's not. You know
that's
what
cool,
I mean?
though. I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy yourself when you're performing, like you're performing for 5 people or like you're performing for 5,000 people. You know what I mean? You just gotta go out there and bring yourself, nonetheless. But we're in Bermuda. We're small and we all know each other, so I expect, you know what I mean? We expect people to come out and show support.
What about any up-and-coming comedians? Would you give them an opportunity to come up under you?
Of course. Like, I'm not like the Bermuda's thing, period, across the board, whether it's arts or work, is nobody wants to stop being the guy. You know what I'm saying? People want to be the guy forever. But the only way to be the guy forever is to put on the next person that's coming up after you, because then they'll continue to make you shine even when you're not there.
Exactly.
So that's what it's about. People, like I said, I've had people come to me and ask like, oh, I want to do some comedy. Let me give you an open mic opportunity. You got to come through and do your thing. Like I'm having your boy Fire Van, he's doing the Wednesday night vibes with me now. I put Fire Van on because I know it's funny. I know that he's going to be himself. He's not got to get over a little bit of fear that some other guys might have to get over. So you know what I mean? His audience is doing his thing and it's going to take some practice.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, because you have to fail. You have to be mugged sometimes to be wicked.
Yeah.
I learned that by doing comedy overseas. Because when you're doing a comedy show, you got to be funny. If you're mugged one time, that's it.
Yeah, that's
your
real.
boy's mugged. Don't have him no more. You know what I'm saying? So I did comedy overseas and saw mug guys, the trash. You know, not that their jokes wasn't funny, but they were mug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The vibes probably.
They just didn't know how to deliver them. And sometimes, as Bermudian artists, we gotta recognize our strengths. Because I myself, as a writer, I may be good at writing, but I'm also good at delivering Whereas some guys may be good at writing, but they ain't good at delivering. And some guys are good at delivering, but they ain't good at writing.
Yeah.
So we all got to work together to make the best for each other. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's what it's all about, man. A lot of people see Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and these guys, and they think they're just writing all their jokes and order in. They got a team of guys that write for them, you know?
Yeah.
I'm over here Wednesday after Wednesday trying to write my jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, for real.
Trying to get my stuff together.
Yeah.
But it's all in the building of the culture, man. That's what it's about. Because in another 5 years, it's gonna be like what we're not even trying.
Do you think somebody could, artist-wise, do you think some of the artists have what it takes to get out of Bermuda? And,
man.
And do you think we have the resources, but they're not being used correctly as far as, like we just mentioned, DJs? They're not aware of the culture. So someone could blow up, but you're not playing it.
True.
You know, you could change the culture, you could change Bermuda, but you don't even realize that you're in positions to make the change, but it's like you'd rather not.
For real.
You
That's
know?
why I rate Jamaicans so much. One thing about Jamaicans, no matter where they are in the world, they love Jamaica.
Yeah.
I mean, they put Jamaica on, you know? We got some really good artists here. And like you said, if the people are not in the position to push the culture, then it's not going to get pushed.
Exactly.
And we're just going to stay stagnant right where we are. So, same time, you know, our country's greatest resource is its people. So we got to put our people on to be able to make the thing happen.
Yeah.
In this day and age, though, we got the internet, and we ain't got to wait for government, or we ain't got to wait for nobody to put us on. We can put ourselves on online and just say, be like, yeah, fuck it. The revolution will not be televised. We're just doing the shit how we want it and make it pop off. And then, like, people's been saying, oh, why don't you go to so-and-so to get sponsored for this, that, and the other. I'm like, nah. People's going to come to me for sponsorship. I'm not coming to them for the action. So then when I want to do something like, oh, well, we don't like when you do it like that. Nah, I'm not doing that there. But if that's it, big up my sponsors, Ascending Technologies and Controversy Boxing Gym, because, hey, you support the thing and I support you. You know that forever. I love you. But yeah, like I said, we ain't going to no organized bodies for no help or no sponsorship, because then ain't nobody going to tell me I'm gotta, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want.
And I like what you said, because even when we started Vote, we had that same mentality. No one else is going to do it. No one's going to let guys come on the interview and be raw and be real.
Be real. And anybody can tell me what to say. I don't care. Anybody
Exactly.
can censor me. I was born this way. It is what it is. We're all in this together, man. We all got a part to play, like, you know what I'm saying? And the more we vigorously and honestly be ourselves, the easier it'll be for us to get together. Because then I could just see you, like, you know what I mean? It ain't no behind the curtain shit, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah.
What would you say to give someone advice that maybe wanna be a comedian like yourself, or a writer, everything that you do?
Right. You know what I mean? Right. Don't think you gotta write something. Write whatever's on your heart. Like, if you ever just start off a journal, just writing anything.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be a story. It ain't gotta be a poem. It ain't gotta be a song. It's just gotta be something that you write. And after a while, those types of things will start to develop after you just get comfortable with your pen and paper. You know what I mean? Or writing your notes in your phone or something. But you just gotta get comfortable with writing. And as far as being an artist, everybody's creative. I mean, we're all creators. We're all made of the creator. You know, we were made to be creative. Right?
That's true.
So your thing might not be singing, it might not be dancing, your thing might be baking cookies or something, baking, you know what I mean? But it's just about expressing yourself and being comfortable with what you can do. And the only way, I feel like the only way you can really be comfortable with expressing yourself is by supporting other people as they express themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's how you create the safe space for yourself to be able to be yourself. Yeah. That's what this shit's all about for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The older is for me, like I want to get out there and do my comedy, it's about everybody. And giving everybody a space to be able to be themselves. Because that's what Bermuda needs. That's what it's time for.
That's what we see you doing, and that's why we're glad to be able to interview you today.
Yeah, no doubt,
it's
man.
nice to chat to you. So at the same time, what would you say to encourage people to come out, to get more people to come out? Let them know.
Look, we're in the middle of the Bermuda Renaissance right now. We're about to change the world, starting with this place. And it all starts with us and each other. Because like I said earlier, my favorite quote from one of my fellow Bermudian artists, my boy BLAC, Rion, has been saying this for years. If you know me, show me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's bigger than that deal. That's the best quote for Bermudian artists. You guys been high school with me. You know what I'm saying? Guys will pay $70 to go see Major Hype and don't mug.
Facts.
So I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, come out, we got the best show in Bermuda for $10. You can't beat it. You know? Bermudian artists are serious about the craft. Myself, we got music. You know, it's good vibes every time. Mature vibes. Ain't never no negativity, anything like that deal. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to change the game, create a safe and a positive atmosphere so people could grow and we could express ourselves and show each other love. That's what it's about. So yeah, you know that there every Wednesday is Wednesday Night Vibe. Stay tuned for more locations. Right now, the month of May, we're down Boat Club, 9 to 11. Wednesday nights, $5 for ladies, $10 for guys. So gotta get the ladies out. It's good vibes every time. Big time Bermudian artists and King Somner myself. We're doing the thing, pushing the culture. Wednesday night vibe. Check out my page on Facebook, Open Minds, Good Vibes, if you want to stay tuned with events that we doing all over the place. Big up BERMEDIA Vote TV. Love you like life.